So hello everyone, in today's video we are going to be talking about text content in JavaScript. So I have created my HTML file and my JavaScript file, and if you look closer at the HTML file, I have linked them up with the script element here. On my browser, I copied path and pasted it and opened up my console so that I see what I'm writing in JavaScript. So we're talking about text content now. Text content just allows us in JavaScript to edit the value of our text on HTML. Let me write the H1 element here that says hello world, just like that. So when I check out hello world on my browser, I see the text say hello world. Now what text content tells us is from JavaScript I can change this text to whatever it is I want from JavaScript. So there are a couple of steps that must be passed through in order to achieve this. And the first step is to select this element now in JavaScript. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a class of ONE, just like that, class of ONE. Okay, then I would come onto my JavaScript. So we are talking about text content. Now text content is otherwise known as innerText. So after giving my h1 an identifier with a class of ONE, I have to create a variable and give it a name, say x. Now x is going to be equal to document. The document I just passed in here points to the HTML documents that script is linked to, which in this case is my index file here. So I'll be using query selector, document.query selector. Now query selector just allows us to select elements by either class name, in this case ONE, tag name, in this case h1, or even id name. So I'll pass in my quotation marks, then do a .one. The dot notation passing here just tells us that we are trying to select a class, since query selector can do for more than one basically. So this dot says okay, we're trying to select a class here. So once I do that, the first thing I'm going to do is let me send x to my console so we see what we have. So if you look closely now, you realize I have the exact h1 element with a class and the name being displayed up on the console, hello world. Now text content allows me edit what the users see on this end, that's on the document, and it's done this way. X dot text content is going to be equal to, we're just going to assign something new to it, a new text that says, let me just say hello again, like that, so that when I send x to my console again, just like this, when I send it to my console and I refresh my browser, my text is now reading hello again, no longer hello world. Even the text that was formerly reading hello world on the console is now reading hello again. So what text content does is it allows us edit text from JavaScript, which means that we don't always have to edit it from HTML here. So we could now build a function around this and integrate this in. So that's text content in JavaScript.